Once there was a king who was happily enjoying in his kingdom. He has given his ministers various responsibilities. Among his ministers, there was a trade minister or commerce ministers who deals with all the foreign trades in the kingdom. This was all going good when one day a man came to the king and told him that his trade minister was not working properly. His methods are not that great and the king was not earning enough profits. He gave the king some details as on when the trade minister could have earned a good profit, but he didn't ask for a better price. At that time, the king listened to the man and ignored his advice. As the trade minister was working there for a long time and he knows how to deal with traders, the king considers him as the best man for the job. Now, some days passed by. One day, the king was sitting in his court and checking the trades done in the kingdom. While checking, he found that the trade minister was actually not making much profits in his deals. There were many instances where the trade minister could have asked for a better price. Seeing all this, the king immediately called the minister and asked him to leave his position. Now the king was searching for a new minister. In his kingdom, he found some people capable for the position. Among them, there was a young, energetic, and very active man. The king chose him as the new trade minister. Now the young man knows that if he has to make the king happy, he has to make the profit for the king. This was his sole motto. He understood the rules of the trade and started his job. On the very first day, he made a deal which involved a great profit. This made the king very happy. The king congratulated the new trade minister and praised him in the court. He also gave the new minister a big gift for his achievement. This increased the morale of the new minister and he again started with more energy. Some time has passed by. The new minister was performing great in terms of profit. The king was happy with him, but the traders were not too happy with him, as they thought their items were not valued properly. One day, the king was walking into the kingdom with his new trade minister. At the same time, a trader came to them and told them that he wanted to sell his 100 horses to the king. Hearing this, the new minister thought it's a good time to show the king how much capable he is to make a huge profit. He immediately answered, "Okay, we will take your horses, but we can give you only a handful of rice in return." Hearing this, the king was very amazed. He thought to himself, how cool is this minister? He will trade the horses only for a handful of rice. He then asked the minister to work the deal out and went back to his palace. The horse trader was, however, not happy with this. He thought, how can this be possible that someone will sell his 100 horses only for a handful of rice? He talked to the people of the kingdom about this deal. The people told him that there was another minister previous to this guy and suggested that the trader should talk to him. So the trader went to the old trade minister. Listening to the horse trader's story, the old trade minister asked him to give the new trade minister a big gift and next day asked him about the value of the handful of rice. The horse trader did exactly what the old trade minister asked him to do. He went to the new trade minister and gifted him something big. The next day, he went to the king's court and told the king that he cannot sell his 100 horses at such a price and will be leaving the kingdom. Only one thing he wanted to ask to the new trade minister: what is the value of handful of rice? The trade minister, hearing this, immediately thought about the big gift received from the horse trader. Now, he could not make the trader sad. So he replied, "Sir, by handful of rice, I mean our entire kingdom and all its people and things." Hearing this, everybody started laughing. Everybody knows that he was not the right person for this position and he could not answer properly. The king also realizes his mistake and dismissed him as a trade minister immediately. He then called the old trade minister and asked him to continue his job. The old trade minister accepted the offer and made a fair deal to the horse trader. The trader became happy getting the fair deal. Moral of the story: this happens with all of us. We sometimes think to make everyone happy. This makes us sad sometimes. Like the new trader, when he tried to make everyone happy, he himself was rude. So, think about yourself also and take care of yourself. If you have a story and want us to share it, then send it at the email in the description.